video is going to be my pregnancy announcement and my 4-week update. As of September 18th, 2018, I'm about 5 weeks and 1 day, and my guesstimated due date is May 23rd, 2018. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant and my 4-week update. I plan on doing about weekly updates or every other week updates, depending how I feel and how this pregnancy goes. This is my first pregnancy, and I do not have any other kids other than my 5-6 animals that I have in my house. But this is going to be me and my fiance's first child together, and I plan on making videos about it, especially centered around plus size pregnancy. I am plus size or overweight or whatever you want to call me. I'm fat. So I will be centered around doing those kind of videos. I'll be centered doing those kind of videos just because that's what category I'm in. A lot of the pregnancy updates I've been watching lately on YouTube has been normal to skinny girls, so there's not been that many plus size girls making pregnancy updates, and I just really want to look back at it on myself and for other girls who are overweight, plus size, chubby, whatever you want to call yourself. They can come on here and watch these too and see how my pregnancy went, see if I had any difficulties or anything like that about my weight with this pregnancy. So to get into the video, I got my birth control out July 16, 2018. I had the Nexplanon in my arm, and I did make a video about that because I was on the Nexplanon for 6 years straight. And if you want to know how that went, I will leave the link in the description about that video. So if you want to watch it, go ahead and click that link. But I got it out July 16, 2018 because, for one, it was expired, and two, me and my fiance started talking about trying to have a baby, but we wasn't trying, just not preventing at that point anymore. And we got it taken out, and I didn't have any kind of health insurance at that time to get another one put back in or to be put on different kind of birth control, which I wasn't interested in anyways, because the only birth control I plan on ever using again is the Nexplanon because it worked so well those 6 years. I got it taken out, and from then on, we just not prevented, and I knew that me and him wasn't going to get pregnant that quickly, so I thought, but I thought it was going to take up to a year or two to get pregnant because I know it takes two healthy people up to a year to conceive. So me and Daniel being overweight and not being the healthiest people, I knew it was going to take a while, and I wasn't worried about it at all because I wasn't going to stress about trying to conceive. We were just not preventing. So after I got my birth control taken out in July, I got my first cycle August 13th of 2018. And then it ended on August 16, 2018, and I was supposed to start my next cycle September 10th, 2018. I found out I was pregnant September 11th, 2018, and I'll tell you what kind of happened of making me take the test, and I will show you the test that I did take, but I didn't think I was pregnant at all. I had no symptoms other than I had my breast or my nipples started getting really tender, and I didn't think anything of it. I know that goes along with menstrual cycles sometimes, so I didn't think nothing about it. But the thing is, I have a cat named Quigley. I have 3 cats, Beals, Quigley, and Jay. And Quigley is a semi-affectionate cat. He'll come to you maybe like once a month to get cuddles and lovin's from you. If you walk up to him and pick him up or pet him, he will take it or love you back, but he just won't come up to you and be very affectionate. But the week before my period started, he started being extra affectionate towards me, wanting to lay on my stomach, and I'll insert a picture of him actually laying on my stomach after I found out I was pregnant. But he just wanted to be around me at all times. He wanted to be cuddling me. He'd be meowing at me if I didn't pay attention to him or if I shoved him off of me. But he was just acting very strange. That's what I kind of made me start thinking something's up because he's not very affectionate. So just fooling around, I looked up if cats are more affectionate during pregnancy or if they sense it, and that was true, that cats sense early pregnancy, so sometimes they can be more affectionate to their owners, follow them around and love on them more, and that's what happened with Quigley, that he just would not stop bothering me. So Tuesday morning, September 11th, 2018, I took a test. at 5:45 in the morning, and I didn't think it was going to be positive at all. I was just waiting on my period to come. I've always been kind of irregular when I was a teenager, so I didn't think nothing about it. But I went to Dollar General and got a test, 2 of them, I think, and I took it, and Daniel was still sleeping. He was just starting to wake up for work and stuff, and I was getting his lunch ready, so I got my first morning urine and took a pregnancy test. Well, the positive line came up before the control line did, and it's not that faint, but the thing is, 3 days before that, my Daniel's birthday was September 8th, 2018, and I took 2 tests like a day or 2 before his birthday, like the 5th or the 6th, because we were going to be drinking the weekend of Daniel's birthday, so I just wanted to make sure if I was pregnant or not. So I did drink that weekend, but I didn't drink a lot. But Tuesday came rolling around, and I found out I was pregnant. Then I took another test at 3 p.m. the same day. The line got a little bit darker, and the lines haven't gotten darker since I took the test. These are the exact lines that were there when I took them, so they didn't get any darker. Then at 9 p.m. I was going to wait till the next day, but I didn't feel like waiting. I took a third test at 9 p.m. and the line got even darker. So I was very shocked. I did not think I was pregnant. I didn't have any symptoms at all. I just thought I was going to start my period anytime, and apparently not. Like I said, we wasn't trying to have a baby. I wasn't doing things to specifically have one, but we wasn't preventing either. We wasn't pulling out. We wasn't using condoms, nothing like that. So, like I said, I was very shocked when it happened because I didn't expect it to happen so quickly. September 14th, I went to I don't want to call it a clinic. It's called Birthright. If you have it in your town, you can go there and get free pregnancy tests done to see if you are pregnant, and they do other things for you too, but I went there September 14th and took a pregnancy test, and it was positive. And I think it kind of sunk in more, but it won't completely until I have an ultrasound, because I'm still in shock. Me and Daniel are both still in shock. We have told our close friends and family, and I did post it on my personal Facebook and my Instagram account, so if you follow me, you would have seen that picture, but I will post it up here, the announcement picture that I did post. But we did find out September 14th that I was still pregnant, and that my due date was about May 23rd, 2018. September 25th, I have an appointment to get another pregnancy test done through my OB, and then we were going to schedule our ultrasound. The college about a mile or 2 up the road from us, their OBGYN trainees, I guess you could say, the ones that are going to school to be an OB, is doing free ultrasounds too, so we plan on going to that because I think my insurance only covers 2 ultrasounds your first trimester or 2, so I'm going to go up there a couple times throughout my pregnancy to get free ultrasounds done as well. But that's how I found out I was pregnant, pretty much. My cat alerted me. That's what I tell people. I think it's a funny story because if it wasn't for Quigley acting the way he was, I wasn't going to take a test for another couple weeks, or I wouldn't have thought anything about it until probably I got some morning sickness or had actual pregnancy symptoms. Okay, so for the actual, my 4-week symptoms, or up to my 4-week symptoms, like I said, I had none. I had a couple that is linked with pregnancy, but could be something else too, which was I had heartburn for a week straight, like every single day, did not stop, even when I was sleeping. But heartburn's normal for me. My dad has a lot of heartburn or acid reflux problems, and I think I've developed that too since I've been in my 20s, that I always have heartburn, and I don't take medication for it because I don't go to the doctor like I should. But I just drink some milk, and usually I'm fine. Milk this time wasn't helping. Nothing was touching it. It was horrible. I was talking to one of my cousins about it, and she said that she had heartburn like that when she was pregnant. I didn't think nothing about it. She said that as soon as I said I had heartburn for a week straight, she knew I was pregnant, but didn't say nothing. Other than that, I was getting tired earlier through the day, like around 8 or 9 p.m., when I usually don't get tired until like 10, 11, 12 p.m., and I was just very tired throughout the day too. Like, I take naps sometimes through the day, but this time I had to take a nap. My nap would be 3 to 4 hours long, and if I even rested at all on the couch, I would fall asleep, and that wasn't like me all the time. It felt like my body was tired, like I got hit by a truck where I was just really sore everywhere, but I didn't know why, and I didn't think about it until after I found out I was pregnant that that's probably what it was. Another symptom is that I was getting hungrier often, but I just didn't really start happening until after I found out I was pregnant, that I started having cravings here and there, but it wasn't so bad that I had to have them. It's just, that really sounds good and I would really like that. Or I've been enjoying food lately. Like, that sounds weird, but I've been enjoying the food I eat more. Like, I'm savoring it more and I enjoy it more than I would have before. That came after I found out I was pregnant, maybe like towards the end of 4 weeks. I have not had any kind of nausea or morning sickness at all, which worries me, and I'm very thankful for, because it worries me because I know it's very normal to have morning sickness, but I'm very thankful that I haven't gotten it yet, because I know sometimes if you don't have it around 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, you will probably have it around 8 weeks, which I hope is not the case, but I wouldn't care because I know that it's normal and that it comes along with getting pregnant. The two other symptoms that I had before I found out I was pregnant, that I had headaches constantly, like migraines, and right here in my forehead, and it went like down my nose, around my eyeballs. It felt like I get headaches a lot, but this was a lot more often, and the headaches lasted longer, and they were a little bit more intense. Didn't think nothing of it, like I said, because I should be wearing glasses and I don't, and I get headaches often. I just didn't know what was going on, that I was getting them more frequently. And another one was that I have been extra thirsty, which is still a symptom that I have. I have this, actually, I have this 30-ounce tumbler I got from Walmart, and I drink about 6 of those a day because that's how thirsty I am, and I only drink water. If I do drink like Kool-Aid or a soda, it is around supper time, but I do mostly drink water for the day or milk from my heartburn. But I have been extremely thirsty, and I've been just chugging as much water as possible. Like I said, I did not know I was pregnant. I didn't have a hankering that I was pregnant at all. I did not know I was pregnant until I took that first test at 5 a.m. and the positive showed up before the control line did. So I was shocked. I told Daniel when he was still sleeping. He didn't register it until he got up and went to work, really. And then, because Daniel's, if you know Daniel, he's like a bear in the morning, so he's not up until he gets to work and starts eating breakfast and getting his day started. So he didn't really process it until he went home or went to work, and then he was texting me all day about it, of course. But I will be posting my 5-week symptoms very soon, and I will be posting an old wives' tale gender prediction just to see what it says and see if it's true or not. I do believe that it's a girl. I want a boy so bad, but I think it's a girl. A lot of my family members think it's a girl, and then we have a couple that think it's a boy, but we will see. I should be able to find out, or maybe around 15 weeks. I'm not sure. I've never been through this, and I've only watched family vloggers like KK and Baby J and Brittany and Baby. So I've never been through it myself, so this is all a new process to me, a learning experience. But like I said, these updates and these pregnancy vlogs will be centered around plus-size pregnancy, because I am on the bigger side. My pre-pregnancy weight is about 265, and I know that is a lot, and most of you are going to think how much of a fat ass I am, but I really don't care about my actual number weight. I just care if I'm comfortable in my skin or not. Of course, as a bigger girl, I have body insecurity issues, but I'm not that worried about it. I'm hoping this pregnancy I don't gain any weight, or I don't gain that much, but I will be posting all that. I will be showing you my stomach beforehand, and remember, I'm only about 5 weeks. I am very, very bloated. I can tell in my stomach area that I'm bloated. And I'm going to have stretch marks already because I'm a bigger girl. So I'm going to show you my stomach now, so other girls that are plus size can see what I about look like before I start showing and getting into the real pregnancy body. And like I said, I will be documenting this through the whole process just for my memory and to look back on, and for other girls as well. I am wearing a very baggy shirt. Sorry, my foot is asleep. But I am wearing a very baggy shirt. This is my stomach before I get very big and huge more. This is my stomach with leggings and my stomach from the front. Like I said, I am going to have stretch marks already because I am a bigger girl. So I hope this helps you guys, or helps any other girl that is pregnant and is going through the same thing, or in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, or if you're pregnant now, please let me know down below your due date, how far along are you, and stuff like that. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!